Good morning, and it's Chris here at the Quilter's Nook, and time for another Focus on Fundamentals. So I'm here by myself today, so I'm going to be moving the camera around, so bear with me a little bit. Today we are going to start our series on the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star. And this is the tool, the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star. And if you have this, you know how wonderful it is. If you haven't used it yet, we're going to get you to use it today. Okay. So we're going to start by going through the tool and how the tool works. And I'm going to start showing you how we're going to start cutting things. And then next week, we will go into construction. So I hope everybody is excited because this is a great tool and I really, really, really want to show you how it works. So let me move the camera down a little bit and we can get started here. So let's see. And hopefully we'll be able to see that. So the Lemoyne Star tool is a Studio 180 design tool made by Deb Tucker. And she, like all her other tools, all these units are going to be made oversized so that you can cut them down to the perfect size. And on this tool, there are a lot of diamond guidelines, okay? What we're making is this guy right here, the Lemoyne Star. Normally, back in the old days, when I used to do these, you had to do templates for the diamonds, templates for the squares, and templates for the triangles. No more. Okay, no set inseams, no yucky stuff, no yucky templates. We don't have to do that anymore, thanks to Deb. So she has created this Lemoyne Star tool, and it is all made with strips. You can't beat that. So let's get started. First thing we have to decide is the size that we want to make. And the size I have decided to do for these tutorials is a 6-inch star. So inside the packaging is your wonderful directions. And in here, and this may be backwards, it is, sorry about that, she has all your cutting directions for you. We're going to do a 6-inch star, and the 6-inch star tells us that we need to cut star strips that are 2 inches and background strips that are 3 1/4 inches. So I've done that here. And when we go to put these together, we're going to sew them into, like I said, strip sets. So we need to set them up in front of us. And this is going to be in front of me, so hopefully it's not going to be too confusing. Next week, Linda will be back and we'll be able to go through this again. We'll do a little rerun. But you're going to start with A strips and B strips. Let me grab my pen. And we are literally going to mark A and B right on our strips. This is all going to be cut off, so you won't have to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is lay out my strips, A on the left, B on the right, and these are my background strips. So kind of to make things a little bit easier to follow, these are 2 different colors, and my strip sets, my diamond strips are going to be 2 different colors. So it's going to tell me that I need to put these strips down from the top the same distance that this is wide. So if you just take it, pull it down, make yourself a little triangle, and mark, that's where you're going to start your strip. And I'll do the same thing for the other side and mark it. So I know my strips are down from the top 3 1/4 inches. Easy enough. So now we are going to sew them together. So on your A, you're going to put the red strip on top, and you're going to sew your good 1/4 inch all the way down your strip. On B, you're going to set it up so that they're next to each other, But when you sew, you're going to have to sew from the back side all the way down a good 1/4 inch. Okay. When we get done sewing, we need to press. The pressing is done in all one direction. So for the B strip, it gets pressed to the left, and the A strip gets pressed to the left, which means it's going underneath. So when we press, we're pressing to this background fabric on the A strip, and on the B strip, we're pressing to the diamond strip. Okay? So that's our pressing. Now we are going to start to cut our base units. The way we do this, if you are right-handed, you're going to take your B strip and you're going to lay it down in front of you so that the strip, diamond strip, is closest to you. Your A strip, you're going to take and put right sides together, line it up, and you're going to take some time and nest these seams. Because they were pressed in different directions, they're going to nest really nicely. And that's what we want. Okay? So these are all nice and nested. Now, if you are left-handed and you want to do this, you're going to take it and turn it over so that your A piece is on the bottom and your B piece is on top. Again, nest them nicely. To trim and start our process of making our nice units, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to set this up right-handed. And I'm going to take my Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star tool and lay it so that the edge of the tool is at the edge of my fabric. Okay? And then I'm going to take my ruler, set it against there, because we have to have the right angle so we make our good cuts. So it's lined up along the edge of the fabric. I'm taking my ruler. I guess I need a cutter. Hang on. And I would move it away and trim. If you are left-handed, you've got it going this direction. Instead of lining up with the tool with the edge of the fabric, you're going to line up your tool with the sewing line. So you're going to line it up right with that sewing line. Again, put your ruler against it and trim. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to flip it back around. Line up my tool on the edge of my fabric. Line up my ruler, move this out of the way, and trim. Now I have the right angle so that I can start making my diamond strips, my diamond sections. Since I'm making a 6-inch star, I'm going to be making cuts that are the same width as my diamond strip. My diamond strip was 2 inches. So I'm going to come through here, line up my ruler against the raw edge of the fabric and cut. Move it apart just a little bit, line it up and cut. And you're going to do that all the way down your strip. There is one more cut that we need to make, and it's to make our little triangles that go on the edges. To do that, you're going to line up your ruler. Take any line and line it up with the top of your strip so that you're going straight. And you're going to line it up with the very, very tip of that red strip. Okay? And you're going to cut. And I'll go over here and do it to this guy as well. And cut. Now, take our little triangles, set them aside for a moment, and we're going to open this guy up. And now you have the beginnings of your Lemoyne Star sections. You have to make sure that they're touching this way. You do not want to set them up like this. You don't want a butterfly. Butterflies are not going to give you a Lemoyne Star. So we'll set them up this way. and we'll take our side triangles, and I'm going to match mine up just like this. You're going to take this side triangle and kind of center it, and you're going to sew a good 1/4 inch. Okay, you can chain piece these through your sewing machine. Just whiz them on through. Okay, easy to do, not a problem. And when you press, you're going to press to your side triangles. Okay, not a bad way to start. Hopefully, this will give you an idea of where we're going to go. We're going to start this, and I'm going to go ahead and sew these. Next week, I will show you how we're going to trim them, because once they get to this point, they're still oversized, and we need to trim them down. So we're going to trim them down next week for you, and we will continue on. We're going to take it kind of slow because there's a lot to this Lemoyne Star. But hopefully this is something that you're going to want to give a try. And if you do, please stop in. We're going to do classes the whole month. I guess I can talk to you. There we go. We're going to do classes on the Lemoyne Star the entire month of November. So if you want to come in and practice one, please stop in any day that I'm here, except for Mondays and Thursdays. We can work on it. So this is the start of our Lemoyne Star, and we'll see you next week to keep going. Have a great day. Bye-bye.